Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, This Homemade Life. My name is Courtney, and this week we're trying something new. So normally on my channel, I share my dinners with you guys every week in a what's for dinner video. And a lot of times throughout the week, I will have other foods. Maybe it's like appetizers, finger foods, dessert, some kind of snack I make. And there for a little while, I would kind of just stick them in the what's for dinner video. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll make separate videos for them. So I kind of saved a few of them on my computer, but I don't have enough for like a full what's for dessert video or anything like that. So the other day I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna share them with you guys. So once, maybe twice a month when I have these dishes, I'm going to do what I'm gonna call Fun Food Fridays. These are probably gonna be pretty short videos because it's gonna be like a single item usually. But I thought I'd share it with you guys because sometimes like snack foods and desserts and all that kind of stuff are literally the best, right? I can make a whole meal out of appetizers. My whole family can. We love doing finger foods for dinner. And of course, who doesn't love dessert? So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna share these recipes with you guys. They'll be, like I said, shorter videos, but that's okay because I think a lot of people like shorter videos too. And once, maybe twice a month, I'll put them out. So this is my first Fun Food Friday. This one's super quick and super simple, and it is for firecrackers. I've seen them go under a lot of different names. This is not my recipe. There's a billion different recipes all over Pinterest and if you Google and all that kind of stuff. But this is the one that I make because I live in Texas and it gets super hot and it does not require you to use your oven to bake these. You can literally put them in the dressing and just flip them over every hour or two for like 12 to 15 hours and they're done. I love anything that does not require the oven during the summer because you guys have been around, you know I always say it is like crazy hot here in Texas. It's still summer. It'll be summer until December probably where I live. So if I can avoid that oven, I certainly do try. Anyway, I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you the simple recipe. It's quick, it is easy. I say that and then I tell you 12 to 15 hours, but throwing them together takes no time at all. You just have to flip them over and then when they're done, you have an awesome cracker. So I'll start this now making them and then tomorrow I will show you how they turn out along with what I'm gonna serve them with because I do have people coming over. My mother-in-law and I think my father-in-law are coming over tomorrow to come visit the kids for a little bit. So I'm gonna put out some, like a little tray of finger foods and maybe make some sandwiches or something. I'm keeping it simple. Again, it's like really, really hot. So I thought I would just serve something quick and easy and these firecrackers are going to be the perfect thing to stick out there with all this. All right, let's flip you around and get to cooking. All right, guys, this recipe is so simple. It's so easy, but it packs like a ton of flavor. I actually, the first time I had these, my father-in-law made them for, I don't remember if it was Christmas or it was some kind of family get together. And I loved them. I went home and I Googled the recipe and they're so easy. And like I said, there's a bunch of different recipes out there. I'm just gonna show you the one that I do. So most recipes call for a pound of saltines, which is an entire box. I will eat these and my oldest son will sometimes eat these. So I always cut it in half. But if you're going to eat a bunch of them, you have a lot of people, something like that, go ahead and do the whole thing. So I start out by opening my saltines and then typically I put them in a zip top bag, a gallon size zip top bag. However, I'm out of zip top bags. So we're gonna use a dish. And I just dump them all in. And again, zip top bags are way better for this, for sure. But you gotta work with what you have, right? And it's not grocery day yet, and I'm just gonna put them in this dish. I've done this once or twice before. I actually used to have a big round bowl that I really like to use. But over time, of course, that bowl wore out. So we're gonna use just this dish today. All right, now we're gonna mix the dressing. Like I said, so easy. So for the half size recipe, it's gonna be half a cup of oil. I always do vegetable oil. I'm sure you could do like coconut oil or avocado oil or olive oil, depending on your preference, like your dietary preferences. But for us, I always do vegetable oil. I over-poured on that. There we go. Half a cup of oil. And then to it, we're gonna add just a couple of things. For me, I feel like the seasoning is super strong. The recipes usually call for an extra half teaspoon of garlic and sometimes onion powder. I'm not gonna do that just because I feel like this is strong enough. So we're gonna do 1 packet of ranch seasoning And I just have this stuff instead of the packet, and that's like 2 tablespoons. So I just have an 1/8 cup measure right here. An 1/8 of a cup is 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna measure this out. If you're doing the full cup, I've done this once or twice before. You're doing the full box of saltines and the full cup of oil. Either add in 2 of these packets or add in 1 packet of ranch and 1 packet of Italian dressing. I promise you, it is so good because it's got like the garlic and all the spice from the ranch, and then kind of like a zippy tang from the Italian dressing mix. It is so good. All right, and the other thing that I add, because I skipped the garlic and the onion powder, is crushed red pepper. It says, I think, like a tablespoon or something. You can add as much or as little as you want. I'm shooting for probably like between 1/2 to 1 tablespoon. I think that looks good. Now keep in mind, these red pepper flakes, they are dried, so they have some heat to them, but the bite's not that bad. If you heat these up, they do get a lot spicier. So because I'm not heating these up, I can do something that looks like a little heavy, and it's okay. Now we just want to mix this up. Make sure everything is incorporated really, really well into the oil. And of course, I've seen people add in taco seasoning with the ranch, add in different kind of herbs and stuff. It really is up to you. You can customize it. I just suggest making it the traditional way. See what you think. And while you're eating them, think about, ooh, what flavor would I like in here? And then kind of do your own thing with it. That's how I like to cook. I like to try something and then switch it up according to our preference as a family, flavors that we like or things that we're into. And that's how I kind of create different dinner ideas. It's fun to get creative in the kitchen. I love getting creative in the kitchen. All right, so this is all mixed up. It's like a super strong dressing now. And we're just gonna pour this over the top of these crackers. I'm gonna try to evenly pour it to the best of my ability. Make sure all of it gets in there. There we go. And now we're just gonna kind of turn these upside down and right side up a couple of times gently so we don't crush the crackers. Of course, some of them are already a little broken because that's just how it happens. But you want to make sure that all of them get some of that seasoning. So just a real gentle shake, rattle, and roll. And then every hour or two, I'm going to come in and flip these over and kind of give them a little shake. And that just ensures that when the dressing settles on one side of the container, I flip it over and it drips back down on top of everything and we start the process again. This is where I stress that zip top bag is so much better because it has direct contact with the crackers. So they do soak it up a little bit faster than they would in this container. But like I said, you got to do what works, you know? And this is what I have right now, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to leave these on the counter and just flip them every hour or two until they're ready to go. So I will check back with you guys tomorrow morning. All right, guys, it is the next day, and here are these crackers. They have soaked up all of that delicious seasoning that we put on them, and they are so yummy and so delicious. I cannot wait to dive into them. So these work great as just a snack. You can serve them with like some meat and cheese, kind of like a really kicked up Lunchable if you want to. You can eat them by themselves. I like to put a little cottage cheese on mine, so if you like cottage cheese, definitely give that a shot. Today I'm just putting them out with like meat and cheese kind of tray. I've got some family coming to visit, so I've got like ham and turkey and cheddar and Swiss, some olives, some pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, stuff like that. And I'm gonna put these out for everybody to snack on. And then I got some of those churro twists from Sam's Club, and then I picked these up too. They are Barbacoa flavored potato chips. Never had them, but sounds good to me. I did run into Sam's Club, but I did not share a haul. Sorry about that. This week's been wild. I just got those and some grapes and some trail mix for my husband, so it wasn't like, oh, and sugar. It wasn't like a huge haul. But anyway, these crackers are amazing. I hope you guys, if you've not ever tried them before, give them a shot. Let me know what you think. They're so simple and so easy and so delicious. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week. It's Friday, so it is time for the weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Sunday with a What's for Dinner video. Bye.